Yes, the Outer Hebrides are a long way away and it's a remote location, but the journey there is absolutely tremendous and it really adds to the whole experience. For weeks before the race, we'd studied maps and we'd visualised how the course would look, but then on the ferry journey across, you quite literally see the islands and the location and the course actually rising out of the sea in front of you. You see the hills that we're going to be going up, you see the inland locks that you're going to be kayaking in, and it really is a huge sense of anticipation as you're heading over on the ferry. The Outer Hebrides to me is adventure, it's landscape, it's weather, it's people. You meet some fantastic people here. It's a real experience. And the word that I keep coming back to with the Outer Hebrides is actually spiritual, and I can't really describe it any better than that, because you need to come here to really see it and breathe it and experience it, and being able to run and bike and kayak and all these things just hugely adds to that experience, and it's just fabulous.
The Hebridean Challenge is a two-day adventure race across the fantastic Hebridean Islands of the Uist and Benbecula. It's for pairs, it's for solos, it's a bit of mountain biking, it's a bit of kind of cycling on roads, on macha, on sand. There's some running and some trekking up some of the bigger hills and the tidal island of Valais. Bit of kayaking thrown in for good measure. Oh, the Hebrides is an amazing place, Phil. We can go anywhere and it's got a real kind of wild, raw quality to it, and it's just stunningly beautiful. It's a perfect place for adventure.
In this race, I think my strength is having quite a big diesel engine and an ability to just keep going for a long period of time. I think Ted actually is probably more of an intense racer than me and probably an out-and-out faster competitor. Hopefully we meet somewhere in the middle. Hopefully that won't be too painful for me. But my ability to keep going when other competitors might slow off a little bit is something which in the past has certainly been my strength.
As soon as Sean invited me to this race, I just accepted on the spot. It was great coming back here. I actually was here quite a few years ago, supporting Sean when he did the race. We were supposed to do it together, but I had a knee injury, so I just had to pull out racing, but I could come and support him. And being here for that week, that was obviously the first time I was here, and the experience just blew me away with the exotic beaches. Whilst you're on the beach, you think you're in the tropic countries, and then you turn around and see this wild, like the mountains, and you see the grass and the trees just growing in one direction. You know, there's some big winds coming in there from the west.
Why do we do all this stuff? It's not about racing, it's about being fit enough to come and explore, and a racing and a byproduct. It's not really about racing, it's about adventure and connecting the landscape.
1, 2, 3, 4.
I do not enjoy outdoor life. What's wrong with like watching TV or having a pizza or?
What Ted said from the start is that today is training, tomorrow's a race. I've had a lot of training today and I don't really want to race tomorrow, so I don't know how that strategy is going to work.
We're well prepared for tomorrow.
I had a great night's sleep, especially considering the conditions, and it was fantastic in this camper van knowing that most people were actually in tents. I can't imagine being in a tent in those conditions.
The weather is pretty nasty at the moment. Big winds coming in and it started raining.
Class, both also veterans of the Old Heb Challenge. One of them also a veteran of last year's The Heb. Finished the bridesmaid, not this year. This year, Sean McFarlane and Ted Ass, you are the bride. Step forward.
Välkommen till yttre hybriderna.
Welcome to the Outer Hebrides.